Welcome back, everybody. It's a 21-day FeaR Food Challenge. I'm making popcorn today, and thank you so much, Natalie, for your recommendation. Natalie Eastep, check this out. Let's go see how Rachel loves her popcorn. It's been a long time. All right, look what we got. Look what we got.
Popcorn.
Yes, popcorn.
I haven't seen you in a while. This is from, who is this from, Rod?
Natalie Eastep.
Natalie, I think it's a step.
Is it a step or Eastep? I'm not sure.
Maybe she'll let us know from YouTube. Thank you, Natalie. And you know what? This is my very special bowl. This I call my Liz bowls. You see? Liz bowls. My friend Liz from Britain sent it to me from the UK, and she's a dear friend. We've been keeping in touch over the years of recovery. So I gotta tell you guys something. I almost wasn't gonna do it tonight. But okay, I'll just tell you what happened. Last night, I've been really doing well with the almond milk, and I'm really proud of that. That's one thing I've been doing really well with. And what happened is, see, this is my almond milk. We try not to put things with too much sugar because that adds to edema for me. And I'm already starting to feel a little of the effects of it going it's just in the knee below, which I can tolerate, but I digress. Well, I drink like most of this in a day, and these are the big guys. And yesterday I was finishing it up, and I looked over at the bottle, and it was a different amount of calories, way more than what I've been supposed to, than what I'm allotted to, increase in a day. So I think that's why I'm feeling some edema down below my knee.
It was my fault. I admit that it was my fault. I brought down the wrong gallon, and I felt so very bad, and
I had told him, don't put it in somewhere like totally different, because you're gonna mix it up. We even talked about it the day before. I go ahead and grab the wrong one, and it was all my fault. And the reason that it makes me so upset, one is it started some edema on me, and number two, that to me is sacred. And this I've learned in school that I'm taking right now, and some different modalities, that collaboration is key. And I work best with collaborating with my dietitian, my doctors, my team, And nobody wants to be left out of their own treatment plan. We're a part of it. And an increase like that, number one, was not a healthy increase for me in one sitting. And number two, it erodes trust. Yeah. But Rod, you gotta say something about how I reacted. You were very much more poised and together than I anticipated. I thought I was just gonna have to run out of the room, to be honest with you. Oh, but yeah, I was honestly impressed by your reaction. And that made me even feel like, oh man, she is being the better person in this moment too, and everything on top of it. I was like, I was spitting nails. Oh my gosh. Oh. Really, I was inside. I felt like I was exploding. And from, just all the different classes that I've been taking and learning about the brain and wanting to get better and better and better, because I don't want certain things happening to my brain. And I have goals and to go around and help others, so That's one of our goals. We'll be flying out to see all of you one day and give you the hug that you so rightfully deserve. But anyhow, point is, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this. But then the one thing I kept saying that to Rod all day. I'm not doing it tonight. I'm not doing it tonight. I'm not doing it tonight. But deep down, I knew I was doing it tonight.
How was I?
Because
forcing?
No, he didn't force me. He said this was your decision, your choice. And granted, if he tried to force me, he probably would not have got the response he wanted, right?
Shut down. But it is kind of in a way stealing your thunder. If I were trying to say no, do this,
because I could have made that choice and that decision.
I had a really strong feeling you were going to make that choice, and that's what makes it all even better.
So I said, because I know that went to so much trouble to get me this, and it was something that I haven't had in a really long time. It makes me want to go to the movies or something one day. But
there's talk of Spider-Man still being in theater.
Don't start with me on that. Don't start with me. You have to understand, I'm not just a new Spider-Man fan. I'm Spider-Man fan back from the comic days. I'm like an OG. So the fact that everyone has seen the new Spider-Man but me, that does not bode well.
Okay, I didn't put anything on the popcorn.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Because I didn't know what you'd want to do with it.
I like garlic salt. I don't know why. It's less sodium, which is good.
Too, I hear. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. You ain't getting kissed tonight, buddy.
What?
After doing the almond swap of 2022.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. You're right.
All right. So, thank you for the suggestion, Natalie. Thank you for Rod for making it. And thank you for the people who shipped the corn to us, and for the farmers and the workers, all those people who are involved, just to bring this to me. All right. I'm like, all right, one at a time. Like, I was just going to buy it.
Should I throw on a movie, or?
That's a good idea. Oh, it tastes really good with the garlic salt.
I think it tastes good with a movie, too, I think. Oh, you got it. What?
No way.
He got the first.
Oh, shoot.
Don't do it again. Don't do it again.
Okay. Video's over. Video's over.
Don't.
I dropped the mic.
You can't follow
No,
that.
I can't. I'm dropping the mic. I love the popcorn. I love you. Flip it. And I'm loving myself. Dropping the mic, Rod.